Do it big, and you know it's the show. I was born cause I hustle, I stay focused for sure.
Sometime now we made it, baby.
I was born fake
Hello, everyone. It's good to be with you. So, to coincide with us now launching the Self-Made Generation podcast on our website www.tropics-magazine.com, the team decided to put me on the spotlight. So, I'll be the very first person just to share my story and tell you more about what we do here at the Tropics Magazine and how, as an editor-in-chief, I get to manage the entire process until we get to launch a new issue. So, to start off, I would like to tell you a little bit about myself and how my story all started. So, first of all, I'll say bonjour because I'm both French. I'm a French speaking young lady born in Brazzaville, Republic of Congo, and I was born on January 7th, 1987. So that makes me 29 years old. I started my company at the age of 23. Excuse me. And today, I'm very proud to say that I'm a serial entrepreneur because apart from the magazine, I also founded the Tropics Media Group, which is another media empire where I get to help brands, and I'll tell you more about it just later. So, briefly, I'll say that Vénicia Guinot is certainly one of those young, inspiring media personalities from Africa. So I started my company with next to nothing, next to $0. And that's the truth. So, starting from scratch at the age of 23 with a single wish just to keep my late father's legacy alive. So, my only desire was to start something that was useful, and I have since 2009 worked 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 hard just to be recognized as a multimedia journalist in my industry, as a power player, as a trailblazing, as a gladiator, as we say nowadays. So today, fortunately, I've been very, very, very blessed to hold the titles of publisher, media entrepreneur, executive producer, radio host, and influencer. Can you believe it? Yeah, it's been great, man. It's been truly great. So today, I boast a formidable career that has seen me being named in powerful lists in France by Africa Diligence magazine in Paris, or by CHUB as one of the 100 Pan-African influential young leaders in Paris, France, and I've also been listed this year, I think 2 weeks ago, as one of the top 100 most creative people in the world, and that was published by CHUB magazine in London. So I'm very, very happy because 6 years later, uh, I was just thinking that no one was seeing my work. So actually, people were watching and the world was taking notes. So right now, I'm the proud award-winning editor-in-chief, and I take great, great pride because I take my job seriously, and I'm one of those girls who just believes in making a mark, and no matter where she's from, going somewhere else, maybe going out of my country, and just that's why, like basically, I came to South Africa and just to take on and start something that will maybe have an impact because you never know what your ideas can actually generate on a positive note. So currently, I serve as the publisher and editor-in-chief of Tropics Magazine, as I was saying. So there I oversee the publication, and also I hold all of the magazine's worldwide licenses. So that means that if anyone ever dreamed of launching their own magazine, or maybe buying a Tropics magazine license for, let's say, Ethiopia or the US, Canada, we are very, very, very much ready to just provide them with that service. So I hold all the worldwide licenses for Tropics Magazine and the other publications that I'm actually working on at the moment. So starting from October 2015, I was appointed as one of the executive members, excuse me, by the Miriam Makeba Foundation in South Africa. So that was with the likes of the respectable Mr. Nelson Mandela, Nelson Lumumba Lee, I beg your pardon, and Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, and who's now the head of the AU, and also Miss Mrs. Winnie Madikizela Mandela, who was the former wife to Nelson Mandela. So, as one of Africa's young power players in the media industry, my primary goal is to change the way Africa handles its own image, and I make great use of each media platform that I come across of. So I take advantage of every single platform that is actually presented to me. So some of the people that you meet, that will tell you that I post a lot on social media because I have a lot to say, to share in the first place. But I find it very interesting just to broadcast, to get that space and to use it efficiently to just share what news that matter. So I found that, on the other hand, the Tropics Media Group, which is a South Africa media group based in Johannesburg, that manages a portfolio of international brands, magazines, and digital products, you name it. So combining a mix of professionals, leadership, development, and business strategy, I work with both professionals and companies to use communication as an effective tool to to actually reach the masses and to pave the way forward for the next generation. So for me, while I was actually building my empire, I thought that I had to work on something that was much greater than myself. So I decided to go after a dream which will actually contribute to the change that we are all seeking. So while the mainstream media uh, keeps on justifying same old, black models don't sell covers, black models are not pretty enough, we can put black models on the runway, or etc. All those are excuses which we cannot conform to in 2016. So I decided to start Tropics Magazine just to inspire diversity and balance diversity, and give the same chance to each and every model out there. So I think I got the idea to do Tropics Magazine uh, while I was living in South Africa, while I just moved to the country, and I realized that even South Africans were not ready to know about the brothers on the continent. They did not know anything at all unless they came across a foreign resident. So I had to break those boundaries, as we said, break the mold, and just come and break boundaries, innovate, launch something that was very significant for both for myself and the people that were reading. So I will wrap up this conversation by giving a quick, how should I say, um, a quick tip to anyone who's trying to break into the media industry, because today I think it's very important to know that you need to pick your people very carefully. You cannot align yourself, or you cannot work with people who don't know what they're talking about. So the key factor in making flexi time work for me is to hire the right people for the right positions. So our journalists, our correspondents, our self-starters, our our contributors have outstanding work ethic, and they are overachievers, which means there is no need for micromanagement or for monitoring, because today they are very much able just to step up and to work in a decentralized manner per se across different countries, across four continents, because now we have writers on in Africa, Europe, US, and Southeast Asia. So they've been profitable from day one because they know what they're doing. So for me, flexi time is the way of the future. And many studies have shown that employees with more and more freedom and flexibility with their work hours are very much more productive than their 9 to 5 per se counterparts. But many companies are still anxious, and I encourage newcomers in the media industry, in the business era, just to step up as you start your company, launch them as a self-made entrepreneur, just to remember that you need to work, to pick your people very carefully, because they are key to your success, and that they are the one who will be crafting your dream. So thank you for listening, and I hope this will inspire more and more young African out there just to start a company and to never be afraid to follow the dream. So I'll say peace and we wish you well. Ciao.